at 6, hoping for a sea of profits at the Port of Cleveland. More ships sailing into Cleveland from around the world are bringing ashore with them millions of dollars. Paul Kiska spent the day at what was once a sleepy harbor, now becoming a maritime treasure.
Well, not anymore, Lee. They're working overtime tonight till 10 p.m. Very busy back there. Business at the Port of Cleveland up 30% over last April at the same time. We're talking about international ships out here like this one in the Port of Cleveland tonight. They average about 70 to 80 of them a season. This year they're expecting at least 120 international ships. What is this ship delivering to Cleveland today?
This ship is bringing in coated steel pipe from Europe.
So much pipe needed for a 200-mile natural gas line in eastern Ohio. This ship alone will make 9 more trips to Cleveland this year. Why is the Cleveland port so much busier?
Well, as you can see, if you look around Cleveland, there's many more construction projects going on, which leads to a demand for more steel.
Last year, this port added the Cleveland Europe Express, which brings in some big ships. This large vessel in the Port of Cleveland right now, if you stood it straight up and down, it would end up being 130 feet taller than the terminal tower. One of the first deliveries from Germany on the Cleveland Europe Express, these huge stainless steel fermenters for the Great Lakes Brewing Company. Now other cargo is coming and going out of Cleveland up to 4 times a month, and that's just on that one line. Like rolled steel, machinery like cranes, and road building materials shipped from Cleveland to Russia, Korea, Saudi Arabia. So what's next for these longshoremen? The port is trying to convince automakers to use Cleveland's port, promising to save time over congested East Coast ports.
If you're going from here to the port of Antwerp in Belgium, that takes 12 to 13 days. Door-to-door transit time would be 14 to 16 days. Through a coastal port, that'd be 20 to 25 days. So we can shave a week off of the total transit time.
A busy port is a bonus for 100 longshoremen who welcome the overtime because they stop working for 3 months when ice closes shipping channels in the winter. But when you see all these containers, trucks, and tow motors, it's shaping up to be a hot summer on the docks.
We want folks around here to use the Port of Cleveland and not use a port 400 to 500 miles away. There's no reason we can't handle your cargo right here.
And more good news tonight for the Port of Cleveland. They just announced they got more than $10 million in grants to build a new warehouse out here and to buy new cranes to be able to quickly load and unload more ships as they come in. And again, we're talking just about international ships, not the ongoing hundreds of Great Lakes cargo ships that bring in that iron ore and haul the stone. Live from the Port of Cleveland tonight, Paul Kiska, News Channel 5.